Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Topping our news tonight, several major accidents rerouting drivers across the Suncoast with at least one confirmed fatality. We start in Sarasota, where the Sarasota Police Department completely blocking off US 41 near Myrtle Road in Sarasota due to a fatal crash involving a pickup truck and a four-door sedan. Northbound traffic is being diverted through the Walmart parking lot, while southbound traffic is being diverted at Myrtle. And just south of there, the Florida Highway Patrol investigating a separate crash, this one in South County at US 41 and River Road. At least 3 cars involved in that accident. Westbound traffic on US 41 and northbound traffic on River Road had to be diverted as crews cleaned up debris from the roadway. At least one person had to be airlifted from that scene. Now we take a look at the traffic maps from those 2 areas. The crash at Myrtle Road, still seeing a couple slowdowns there, north and southbound on US 41, and down at that crash around River Road and US 41, which we'll hopefully see here in a second. There we go. Hard to tell from that angle, but it looks like traffic is clearing up a little bit in that area. Still seeing some slowdowns. Well, a death investigation is underway in Englewood tonight. Sarasota County Sheriff's deputies responding to a residence on Overbrook Road around 4 p.m. That's where a witness says they saw deputies enter a home, guns drawn, and someone being handcuffed. The incident is believed to be contained. Detectives do not believe the public is in any harm. No other information has been released, and the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office has not confirmed those details with any suspects or injuries at this time. Well, it was a satisfying moment for wildlife rescuers this evening. The Wildlife Center of Venice releasing 4 pelicans on the North Jetty Beach, taking them out in crates onto the sand where they opened up those cages, and you could see them taking off there. 3 of those 4 taking no time to fly off into the sunset, but that was not the case for the 4th pelican, who hung back, satisfied to just hang out in the sand until it was ready to go. These pelicans had been rehabilitated, so an exciting day for sure. And a beautiful day to take flight. Let's head over to Wendy Ross for a check on our first look weather tonight. Hey, Wendy.
Hello, and finally things are starting to cool off just a little bit. We're looking at temperatures in the 50s and 60s around our area. At the beaches, we're slightly warmer, 63 in Sarasota, 62 in Venice, and 61 degrees down in Englewood. But as you are looking at Northport and Punta Gorda and Arcadia, those temperatures right now are in the 50s, and we have fair skies at this point. At the airport, it's 63 degrees. Our humidity is high. The winds are coming in out of the east at around 6 miles per hour, and we are looking at some changes taking place in our forecast, because you'll notice things are a little bit warmer this time of the night than they have been over the last couple of nights, and this warming trend is going to be a part of our forecast over the next several days. So we're looking at the winds coming in out of the east, and they're going to be shifting around throughout the nighttime hours. We may get a couple of clouds on in, but we're not expecting rain, and we are going to be looking at our temperatures in the morning a little bit warmer as the day starts, because those winds are coming in out of the south right now. So this is what it looks like throughout the overnight time period. We'll get down to about 58 degrees before we start to see those temperatures back up to 70 degrees by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll let you know what we can expect for the rest of the weekend. That's coming up in just a few minutes, Adam.
All right, thank you very much, Wendy. Well, what was supposed to be a fun and relaxing cruise turned into a nautical nightmare. A ship that left Port Everglades Monday returning with some not so happy passengers. That's after hundreds of customers say they started feeling ill their 3rd night at sea.
It was just terrifying, just the amount of people that were coming in at the same time with vomiting and diarrhea and just looked ghastly. And it was 3 people trying to service them all the time. Just terrifying, especially if you're coming on with an underlying illness.
Royal Caribbean says there were over 5,000 people on board and at least 220 cases reported on their journey. The company handing out a letter to passengers notifying them of the sickness on board, thought to be norovirus, a common cause of viral gastroenteritis. Excuse me, everybody, not a doctor. Well, the ship pulled back into Port Everglades early this morning. Employees handing passengers their needs and baggage while wearing gloves. The ship will be deep cleaned once everyone is off, and no word what may have gotten those passengers sick. But when it comes to catching thieves, some use surveillance cameras, and others, like the man in this story, say catching them on camera just isn't enough. He wanted to scare them, so they never want to come back. The tool he uses to do just that is called the blank box, and as Jamie Tompkins reports, he says business is booming.
Set up all your primers, slide it down over top. Now it's ready to go. So it's fully self-contained. You can move it around wherever you want. You don't have to worry about it going off. Leave it on your porch all day, and then when someone comes up to pick it up, that's when it goes off.
It's called the blank box.
So just real loud, like a firework.
And the goal is to make sure thieves get away with nothing more than a scare.
If I got tired of all my packages coming up missing, I'd be at work and then I'd get home and they wouldn't be on my front porch, and I'd watch my surveillance and see someone running away with them.
Inventor Jeremy Barrow says the out-of-the-box idea came out of necessity. We first introduced you to him last December when he started booby-trapping empty boxes using shotgun blanks and fishing wire. That's after he caught thieves on his surveillance cameras stealing multiple deliveries from his front porch in Tacoma.
So I wanted a way to scare them safely. And when you scare them, hopefully they're going to drop the package and then run away and never come back.
Jeremy says his blank box works, sending thieves running from his front porch time and again.
Just like any alarm system, it's just a loud noise to deter theft, but it just happened to be a 12-gauge blank in this case.
1 year later, and Jeremy's blank box has turned into big business.
So it's all hands-on, made in America. Every one of these is built with love.
Maybe more like tough love.
And this is my tester, you know, all of them I test out myself and wanted to make sure everything was 100% safe.
At any rate, he's now selling the blank box on his website, theblankbox.com. He's also selling t-shirts that say, "Don't touch my package."
Yeah, it's sold out the other day. I'm actually out there slaving away right now, so they're booming.
He says his Tacoma neighbors are big supporters.
It deters people from coming on their porches too, because they never know if what they have on their porch is actually a blank box or a legit package. So my hopes is it just makes people, you know, think twice about what they're doing.
I can't complain with the effort there. Pretty amazing. Well, an annual holiday tradition here on the Suncoast is growing even larger. The annual Wreaths Across America wreath-laying ceremony taking place this morning at Sarasota National Cemetery. More than 13,000 men and women are buried at that cemetery. Volunteers and relatives placing wreaths on nearly 12,000 grave sites, excluding the remainder because of religious beliefs. About 2,500 people came out this morning to honor veterans, many of whom gave the greatest sacrifice for our country.
Seeing a lot of the community come out here and do it is amazing too, because I mean, it's keeping these people's memories alive.
It seems there is a lack of honor these days, and it's good to see so many people show up.
And thanks to a last-minute push, event organizers were able to raise enough money this year to place a wreath on every site requested by family members, and now has extra funds to get a head start on next year's ceremony. The Bradenton Marauders and Pittsburgh Pirates bringing the area together today with their annual Marty's Toy Drive. The sports team and their fans collecting hundreds of toys for the Salvation Army to distribute to local families in need over the holidays. Organizers say today's turnout from the community has been great and that they are really proud to help out the Salvation Army of Manatee County.
For how much they do for local families that may not be able to afford or accommodate certain toys for their kids. So it's just an awesome experience for the community to be able to come together, donate toys, hang out at Pirate City for a morning. It's been really incredible.
Organizers of that event say they are pleased with the amount of toys people were able to donate, giving a shout out to one family who donated 75 Razor scooters. And more local volunteers going the extra mile to help out this holiday season. The 16th annual Tiny Hands Foundation's Holiday Basket Brigade. This event giving out 1,200 baskets filled with food, toys, and holiday-themed treats to those in need.
It's very humbling to see that there are still people in our community that can use a turkey dinner or some presents here at Christmas. The coordinator of this, Ron, actually sent me some of the emails, some of the local emails of folks that were typing in, almost begging for help. to give their children a present on Christmas morning or a dinner for Christmas dinner. So when I told that to my team, it was hands down. Everybody joined hands and said, we're going.
1,000 of those baskets were handed out locally, while 200 more were sent to the Florida Keys to help out the families down there still struggling after Hurricane Irma. Still to come here on ABC 7, a Northport family's Christmas in shambles. How a Grinch was able to get inside of their home and steal their presents, making a difficult time of year even harder. Plus, the state stepping up efforts to control its iguana problem. Stick around.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
This is an important medical announcement. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to uncontrollable bleeding and even death. If you've been prescribed one of these drugs and have experienced these dangerous side effects, you may be entitled to substantial compensation. Studies show that Pradaxa can cause more heart attacks than warfarin, and other countries have already issued safety warnings against this drug. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. The call is confidential, there's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to Pradaxa victims, and thousands of Xarelto victims are filing their legal cases. Call the Drug Watch hotline if you or a loved one used Xarelto or Pradaxa and experienced uncontrollable bleeding, brain hemorrhage, or even death. You must call now.
Call 800-793-6055. 800-793-6055.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-777-1366 or go to Mesobook.com.
There's nothing like this trail in Alabama. It just goes from the northern part of the state to the southern part of the state. We see all kind of different terrains, great value, great fun. We've been coming for 18 years. We started off with a group of 8, grew to 12, and grew to 16. And we love it because where else can you get world-class golf courses with world-class accommodations? To be able to play these type of courses in this environment, and the difficulty keeps us coming back over and over and over again.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on MySuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC 7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at MySuncoast.com/dining.
Renewal of vows, their 10th anniversary, but instead,
I woke up, thought that my sister-in-law and my brother were playing jokes on me. About the presents being gone.
No joke. While 8 people slept in this Northport home, Ashton Randazzo says burglars slipped in, stole all the presents their sister-in-law brought from New York for Ashton's 4 kids.
It's what my brothers had been wanting for the longest time, like PS3 and games.
Also missing were the aunt's wallet, a cell phone, and the family van.
We feel violated, scared.
So how did the burglars break into the home? Well, it's a combination of bad luck and thieves taking advantage of an opportunity. Not only were there sliding glass doors left unlocked, the house alarm system wasn't set.
We didn't hear a thing.
The thieves didn't stop at the Randazzo house. They broke into 2 vehicles at 2 other homes a few minutes away. Northport police have stepped up patrols in the neighborhood.
Well, to go into a home where people are sleeping, there are children that are there, you never know how this is going to go down. So we would always consider that to be very brazen.
Meaning of Christmas is not the gifts, it's never the gifts.
13-year-old Ariana says Christmas is about family.
Who's gonna make the cookies with you? Family is the key, and I'm glad that everybody here is safe.
Well, Florida wildlife managers are stepping up their efforts to control the state's booming population of wild invasive iguanas. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission has hired a trapper to try and control the iguana population on public land in the Florida Keys. It is also holding workshops to teach homeowners how to trap and ward off these reptiles. In the Keys, the animals damage natural areas and consume plants important to dwindling species like butterflies. Iguanas have been burrowing into sewer lines and even appearing in people's toilets.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's Wendy. The head on the prompter there.
Oh,
Saw it go. Yeah.
That's a terrifying
That's a little freaky.
thought. They're on the East Coast. I've been over there with my father-in-law, and it's on the East Coast. You see them in the trees. They're everywhere. And when you're not used to seeing them, it's kind of interesting. Yeah. It's kind of fun.
Don't get too close, though.
But you don't want to get too close.
They can be a little jumpy. They whip the tail. It's yeah, they can hurt you.
And they look like little dragons. I mean, it's just they are just incredible. But in a toilet. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's go on to something far more pleasant, shall we? Let's talk about the major weather shift, because this is important to us. We're going to be seeing some changes in our forecast coming up over the next couple of days, and we already started to experience it. We are experiencing warmer temperatures, and that is going to continue all the way through next week, and it is also going to be very, very dry. So we've got a long dry spell ahead, no rain coming up in our forecast anytime soon. So we had a daytime high today of 77. 56 was the overnight low. Normally we're in the low 70s and mid 50s, so a little bit warmer, and we're just going to be warmer and warmer as the days go on into the low 80s in some cases, and we could be 10 to 15 degrees warmer too as this high pressure system settles in over us. So temperatures right now in Anna Maria, Longboat Key 65, 64, and then you move on shore and you're looking at temperatures 60 to 63 degrees for most of Sarasota, Manatee County, and then as we move down to the south, we're even looking at some 50s on the map right now. So Northport, Port Charlotte, you're 58, 57 degrees for some of the cooler readings, and everybody else is reporting temperatures mostly in the low 60s. At the airport, it's 63. Humidity is high, and the winds, they're coming in out of the east at around 6 miles per hour. They're going to be shifting around as well, and as the shift in the winds come along, we're also going to be experiencing those warmer temperatures as a result. Little cloud cover coming in throughout the nighttime hours, but we're not expecting to see any rain. As a matter of fact, the rain is staying away from us for several days. We've got a little bit of shower activity along the east coast of Florida, but nothing over here on the west coast. And then out in the Gulf of Mexico, we're also seeing some rain, and that's been moving in over the northern Gulf, but that's going to stay away from us, and we're not expecting to see any of these showers coming on in here. We've got high pressure that's going to prevail over the next couple of days, and that high pressure system stays firm. So as a result, we're going to be seeing the fair weather that we're going to be getting with lots of sunshine, warm temperatures over the next several days. And as I mentioned, we just have a little bit of cloud cover for the rest of tonight, but we're not looking at any rain developing. All of the showers really have been across parts of Texas, moving north and eastward across Arkansas and Oklahoma into Missouri, and all of this wet weather continues to lift on up towards the north, and so we're not seeing the showers here. If you're heading off to the beach tomorrow, it's going to be a great beach day. Winds will be out of the southeast at 10 knots, seas 1 to 2 feet with a light chop, and we are expecting to see temperatures there at the beach in the 80s. So tonight's forecast, partly cloudy skies, 59 for the overnight low, and then tomorrow we're looking at some beautiful conditions once again. Temperatures right around that 80-degree mark, and over the next several days expect to see those temperatures going from 79 to 81 degrees, and we are looking at partly cloudy skies. We're going to be seeing some pretty nice weather over the next couple of days, Adam.
All right, looking forward to it, Wendy. Well, we got sports coming up after the break. Stick around.
For 30 years, it's been an honor for the Michaels on Ice team to serve you.
We love that our restaurant, wine cellar, and ballroom have become your favorite gathering places, and we love catering your parties.
From everyday celebrations to life's greatest occasions, please join us soon for new culinary adventures. A toast to 30 years.
And to many more.
Glasses and contacts. You need them to see, but they put such a strain on your life. Due to new advances in vision improvement technology, LASIK is now affordable for almost everyone, with procedures starting as low as $299 per eye. And over 1 million procedures performed by our trusted independent surgeons. LASIK surgery is a sensible, safe, and affordable solution to improve your vision. So call now to talk to a LASIK Vision Institute counselor and schedule your free evaluation.
1-800-813-0109.
This is an important medical announcement. Bard IVC filters have been linked to punctured veins and problems with migration. Anyone who's received a Bard IVC filter must receive medical monitoring and may be entitled to substantial compensation. If you have the Bard Recovery G2 or G2 Express filter, you are in a class of patients who should be compensated for some expenses. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. This call is confidential. There's no cost and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to people who should have been warned about the risks of the Bard IVC filters. Call the IVC Filter Hotline if you or a loved one has received an IVC filter and experienced a vein puncture or required medical monitoring. You must call now.
Call 800-329-3089. 800-329-3089.
Come out and enjoy a taste of Hanukkah this Sunday, December 17th from 3 to 6 p.m. at Philippi Estate Park on 41 in Sarasota. Everyone is invited. Admission is just $5 for adults. Children are free and free parking. See the world-famous Belunak, BMX trick stars, and more. Delicious gourmet kosher foods, music, and a 4-ton snow slide. Fun for the entire family. A taste of Hanukkah this Sunday, December 17th from 3 to 6 at Philippi Estate Park.
If high performance art is what you're into, look no further than Sunset Fiat of Sarasota. For maximum performance, check out the all-new Fiat Spider. You'll flip over the superior handling and capability. Or follow roads less traveled in the Fiat 500X. No matter what your passion is, there's a Fiat for everyone. Prices starting as low as $13,999 during the Big Finish event. Going on now at Sunset Fiat of Sarasota.
Monday at 5 on ABC7, your Suncoast News.
Tips on reducing eye strain from staring at your cell phone or laptop in HealthSmart.
Monday at 5 on ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you. Now, sports.
Football bowl season kicking off today with multiple games throughout the afternoon and night. Let's start in Las Vegas with Oregon and number 25, Boise State. Oregon without head coach Willie Taggart, who's now taken over at FSU. Las Vegas victims honored in pregame. First quarter, Boise State wideouts do a odd synchronized 360 before Ryan Wolpin scores the first touchdown of the game, so I guess it worked? Yeah, I don't know. Boise State jumping out to a commanding 24-0 lead, but get a little too cute. Fumble trying to run a Statue of Liberty. It's scooped up by Oregon's Troy Dye and returned 86 yards for a touchdown. Now the Broncos would get back to the goal line in less than a minute, but their quarterback is picked off by Tyree Robinson. He goes 100 yards, and it's the Ducks' second defensive touchdown in just 30 seconds. Unfortunately, Oregon's offense not really doing much scoring of their own. They lose the game 38-28. A rare NFL Saturday as well. Lions and Bears meeting up in Detroit. Matt Stafford slashed the Bucs with a bruised hand last week, and he's back at it tonight, hitting TJ Jones. Put the Lions up 13-0. Jones and teammates celebrating right on brand for the holidays. Kind of a bit of a Rocketeers move there. Rough night for the rookie Mitch Trubisky. That's his third pick of the game on the Bears' final drive. Lions win 20-10. They keep their slim playoff hopes alive. Florida men's basketball is desperate for a win. They've lost 3 of their last 4 games following a 5-0 start. Chris Chiozza turning defense to offense early in this one. Now the Gators squandering a 12-point second-half lead, and it would become a 1-point game in the final minute. Kevon Allen is blocked. The Tigers throw a Hail Mary. Elijah Thomas there for the slam, and it's a 1-point lead for Clemson. Allen would get a shot at a game winner right here, but it is no good for the Gators. Clemson coming up with a rebound and a foul. Tigers hand Florida their 4th loss, 71-69, the final score. And the Lightning going for their 7th straight win tonight, visiting the 15-14 Colorado Avalanche. Nikita Kucherov with a goal and assist in this one. Lightning up 4-1 at one point, but as you can see, the score is now 5-4 in the 3rd. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
It's the holiday sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sport Utility for $269 per month or a 2017 MKZ for $279 per month. We have a great selection of certified pre-owned Lincolns. These vehicles have warranties up to 100,000 miles and come with complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Attention blood thinner users. Thousands of blood thinner users may have been exposed to serious risk by these dangerous medications. If you or a loved one took Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered serious internal bleeding, call right now. Call Nightline Legal to speak with an experienced attorney for a free consultation. If we don't win, there is no fee. There are time deadlines to file a claim, so don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-554-3987. Again, that's 1-800-554-3987.
If you're between 50 and 85 years old, call the number on your screen right now for free information on how to save your family thousands of dollars. We're Family Love Plans, and we've been helping families just like yours for over 30 years. The average funeral today can cost up to $10,000 or more, but the most you'll get from government benefits is just $255. How will your family pay the difference? At Family Love Plans, we can help you and your family. Our senior plans start as low as just $1 a day and pay up to $30,000 for a funeral and other final expenses. Peace of mind is easy. There's no medical exam and your plan can't be canceled. Better still, your rate will never go up and your benefits will never go down. Get your free information about our senior plans. Just answer a few simple questions and receive approval right over the phone.
Call 1-800-707-3608. That's 1-800-707-3608.
Attention type 2 diabetics. The FDA warns of an increased risk of amputation associated with certain diabetes medications. If you took the diabetes medications Invokana or Invokamet and then suffered an amputation or one of these other serious injuries, call the Rely On Group right now. If you've suffered amputation or any of these injuries after taking your diabetes medication, call the Rely On Group today. You may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. The FDA has recently warned about an increased risk of leg and foot amputations associated with the use of certain diabetic medications such as Invokana and Invokamet. If you or a loved one took the diabetes medications Invokana or Invokamet and then suffered an amputation, ketoacidosis, kidney failure, or even death, call the Rely On Group now. We are here to help you get the justice you deserve. You may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-355-8205. That's 800-355-8205.
Keep up with the Suncoast. Watch your favorite ABC 7 shows on your streaming device. The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
Well, if you thought the iguanas were bad, I know Wendy did. Check out what one of our viewers had for a surprise this morning. An Inglewood resident sending this to us. Apparently they were having their morning coffee when they looked up and saw this guy just casually stalking right outside that pool screen. Not sure if it's like a bobcat or a panther, but it was stalking a bird. Luckily, they were able to get this shot before it ran off, and it is posted on our social media, so if you want to caption it or tell us what you think, feel free. Put a thought bubble above it, or tell us what type of animal it is. I'm no expert, clearly.
Wow, that's you know it's not a kitty cat. You certainly know that, don't you?
Yeah, it's probably stay where you are
Wow.
in that situation when you're seeing
Wow, that's kind of
I don't know, what would you
interesting.
prefer, iguana or giant jungle cat?
Jungle cat.
Really?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Because I think that you just have a healthy respect for them. You're just going to stay away from them, but boy, are they gorgeous.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Priorities slightly mixed, but I'll let it slide for the night.